it going, my fellow Homo sapiens? It's your boy, Mecha-Dogoran, and we have some new Kaiju monsters from Shining Victory. We got some leaks, so let's go ahead and talk about them. The first Kaiju monster is Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha-Dogoran. Wow, what a name! It's a light monster, level 8, 0 attack, 2000 defense, and it effects reads, cannot be normal summon or set. If your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only control one Kaiju monster. That's all the Kaijus have that same effect. Once per turn, you can remove 2 Kaiju counters anywhere on the field to equip one Kaiju monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. Interesting. This card gains attack equal to the combined attack of Kaiju monsters equipped to this card by this card effect. Wow. So, unfortunately, I'm not really feeling this card. I mean, if this card took your opponent monster, yes. Like, if your opponent had a Kaiju monster and you could take a Kaiju on the field, that would be awesome. But not just that, maybe I think this card would be awesome if you could equip a Kaiju monster to this card and it gained the effect also. That would have been incredible. But in reality, I'm not really feeling this because it's nothing really protecting this card. Like, it's nothing. It can be affected by your opponent card effects. So you get this card on the field, it can just blow it up. Not just that, I mean, it's just not a card I feel that's good. Because, I mean, why would you spend 2 Kaiju counters to equip to it to give it an attack when there's so many other good Kaijus? You got Kaijus that can negate effects. You got Kaijus that can stop people from battling. This is not a card that I would probably run. Now, you could use Kaiju Slumber to get this to your opponent so you can attack them and they can take the full attack of a Kaiju. But at the end of the day, I'm not really feeling this guy. I mean, he has 2000 defense, but you're not going to be summoning this monster in defense mode. Okay, the second Kaiju monster we have is Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Man, I love that name. It's a light attribute. Thunder. Wow, we haven't seen a lot of Thunder monsters lately. Level 9, 3300 attack, 2100 defense. It affects reads. You can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's side of the field in attack position by tributing 1 monster they control. If your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. You can only control 1 Kaiju monster. Once per turn, you can remove 3 Kaiju counters from anywhere on the field. Your opponent cards and effects cannot activate for the rest of the turn. Whoa! Also, this card can make up to 3 attacks on monsters during each battle phase this turn. Wow! Wow! That is nice. So, this Kaiju here, I'm really liking it. This is a really badass Kaiju. The only thing I would say is 3 Kaiju counters is pretty difficult to do if you're running a Kaiju hybrid type of deck. Now, if you're running a pure Kaiju deck, maybe it's possible. Right now, I'm kind of experimenting with pure Kaiju monsters, a pure Kaiju deck. But one thing I do like about this is you can remove 3 Kaiju counters and your opponent cannot activate their card effects for the rest of that turn. That's awesome. If you can get those Kaiju counters on the field, it's basically a cold wave. You could probably go for game. But if you're able to regenerate a lot of Kaiju counters on the field, then yes, this card will be awesome. But not just that, I mean, 33 attack, you can just punch over a lot of monsters. So I'm really liking this Kaiju card here. Now, I know this is the last little bit of Kaiju support. I would like to see more cards to add Kaiju counters on them, because it's really difficult right now to get Kaiju counters on the field. But not just that, I would like to see a pure Kaiju deck. Now, I have a pure Kaiju deck, but it has some weaknesses. The biggest weakness is if my opponent doesn't summon a monster, you know, you're just not doing anything. You just have a handful of Kaijus that you really can't do anything. But the Lightning Strike Kaiju is really awesome. I'm liking it. The Mecha-Kaiju monster, I'm not liking him at all. I most likely will not be running him. But this one here, I'm definitely going to run at least 2, maybe 3. But that's all I have for you today. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, and share this video. And thanks for watching. Matane.